half of what I knew, and you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with. Cause we'll be standing in your front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the front yard yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All my hot girls yelling, bring them out, bring them out. All the dope boys yelling, bring them out, bring them out. Front the back gate yelling.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. At their own 20-yard line.
The charisma at stake when you win your problem. That paper baby rockets on the ground.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 7 o'clock, tracking 60. 60 Bison.
McCarthy going to put it up right away. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. You talk about this Lions defense. They've been a very good unit against the pass, defending at 5th best in the league.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
They'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Now McCarthy. Quick catch, complete. It's Barry. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Vikings hit 3-2, a game over 500 here to start the season. And they coming on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Throwing is McCarthy. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings! Jordan Addison, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point splits the points. And that makes the score 7-0. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Irvin. Now he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. These two teams, they met at Ford Field earlier this season with the Lions winning that ball game. So if they can win here in Minnesota, they get a sweep of the season series. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Irvin. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Hey, look at this defense for the Vikings. Yeah, they've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Yeah, he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And they're using that in the backfield and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's Milton. That's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. Now he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Irving. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. Solid run up the middle. What made it successful?
Well, what you have to do is control the nose guard, but sometimes you don't do it by blocking him. You do it by influencing him. Get him moving to one side or the other and hit him back on the opposite.
They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively. This 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Milton. And he's going to go down. Sacked back in the 24. Jonathan Greenard running in to pick up the sack. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Milton. He finds his man, complete. It's Hartman. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the 1st, right around the 15. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Seven Pirates! Let's go now! Let's go, lady!
To throw is Milton. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 14-yard touchdown. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. At their own 29-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
47-yard line.
Here's McCarthy. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man, that's Fulton. He'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
21 yards.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Vikings, first down. First and 10.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. They'll be gained of just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Here we go. 18, pioneer.
Throwing again, McCarthy. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Well, Charles, the NFL record is 66 yards. That was 5 shy of that. Only a handful of guys have ever connected from 61 or deeper, and he can add his name to the list.
Yeah, more and more guys are trying it. That doesn't mean the success rate has gone up. That is a long kick. Guaranteed, when he turns on his phone after the game, a ton of congratulatory texts will be awaiting him.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Calling a gain of a yard, and that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. Now Milton. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up the 1st down.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Here's Milton now to throw. Open man right side is St. Brown. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Milton. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And they'll get to this and down it inside the 25 at the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
McCarthy off the play fake. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
To the air with McCarthy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7, our score. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop any like that one. 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Quickly to Addison here. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Jordan Addison. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On play action, McCarthy. That is caught. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
A gain of 15.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Quick throw complete. Touchdown! Ty Felton. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle. These guys will take a 10-point lead. Minnesota's kick team ready, and the Vikings move it away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, will just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
It's a big gainer there on the catch and run, 37 yards.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Right back to Bell, and it's caught once again. And out of bounds right around the 20. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Gotta be simple.
Back to throw. Milton. And it's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Will Riker the kickoff for the Vikings.
A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin to... There he goes, left side! Touchdown, Detroit! A great effort there. 77 yards. And the Lions come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The PAT good. It would draw them closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And they'll accept that penalty.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Vikings as they have it 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Viking 18. Dragon 60.
Looking to throw McCarthy. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. They'll give him 4 yards there. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route. And he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Now he'll tuck this and run. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key 1st down.
Ryan Branch from the secondary in on the tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. Well, that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
That is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
10 yards.
10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mustang 19. Ready? Warrior 19 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Throwing is McCarthy. That is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Cougar 19.
Sticking with the pass, here's McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And the Lions will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. Here's Milton. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better. Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there, just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Now, the previous carry looked pretty good. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Now McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Here's 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now they'll change things up. From the gun on 3rd down. McCarthy. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen down as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And a fumble last time. Ball security. Talk about it all the time in the National Football League. They've got to be better at it on this drive.
Don't you think that when every team gets together for the first time, I don't care if it's OTAs, mini camps, first day of camp in the regular season, ball security comes up about, what, the second sentence of the coach's address?
Yeah, so many drills focus on that.
All the time, and they do drills to make it even tougher to simulate game situations. Doesn't always work out, though.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Milton. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And St. Brown going to have the Lions first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Final minute now, the 3rd quarter. To throw is Milton. Pass complete, that's Lovett. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
3 yards.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, right at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Second and 6.
36-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second
Slot
and 6.
man moves right. Milton. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to throw now on first down. St. Brown making the catch on the out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Second and 1 at the 11-yard line.
Here we go. Ready?
He's got it. And the Lions are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Irving trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Got it. Ready?
Can this Vikings D hold up one more time? Third and goal.
Here we go. Stop. Ready?
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
Come on, 18, run.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Lions put together a fourth-quarter drive to take the lead. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return.
24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
A gain of 10 yards. And the Vikings first down.
McCarthy operating from the gun. And this one's incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Get up.
Here's McCarthy. And that'll be incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Let's go. 19 Lion. 19 Tiger. 19 Panther 11.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. He'll try and do this himself. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result.
First down, Lions.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Let's go now.
32-yard line.
Back to the ground. This time Montgomery. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there. The Lion first down.
That's good. Lions. First down.
Now Milton. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
The offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Caught here by Bell. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Working to put a drive together. Following the fumble recovery, McCarthy. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress, and I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
Now he gets free up the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. A big play there. His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Going after it right down the middle. And that gives him a 3-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in the tight one. And they work this well upfield across the 35. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try the middle with Montgomery. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's another Detroit Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
12 more yards.
Here's 1st and 10.
Detroit Lions first down. A gain of 12. First down, Detroit.
He's back to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery.
Oh, I know it goes against the grain here. Totally goes against it, but you've got to drop the ball in that situation. He makes a catch, but he loses yards and doesn't get out of bounds.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Vikings have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over first and 10.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Now a 2nd and 6. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Viking first down, and that should be the one that gets him to the finish line. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it. Oh, and that is incomplete.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. It's Barry. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And they'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal because, remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field advantage, I think it helped fuel all of what happened for them down the stretch. A huge win.
So for the Vikings, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they'll get another home date next week.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?